You've booked a Caribbean cruise with Holland America. You've checked the itinerary, and there it is, Half Moon Cay.
I was tired of a cabin. We've been together too long. Like a worn-out announcement of a mustard drill song. So while she slept through the sunrise, I read the daily fun times, and in the personal column saw a note that defined my ride.
If this port is not on your itinerary, stop watching, cancel your cruise and rebook. The biggest mistake you can make when cruising the Caribbean is choosing a Holland America itinerary that skips this island.
If you like pina coladas and the smell of the salt spray, if you're tired of the buffet line, but not the promenade way, if you like finding secret decks at midnight, where the crew can't gauge, then I'm the love that you've looked for. Write to me and escape.
This island is a paradise, but let's be honest, getting to paradise requires a little bit of pain. Half Moon Cay is a tender port. Oh, the tender port, waiting for your group number, the slightly wobbly ride across the water. We know. It's a logistical shore, and for many of us, the most disliked part of any cruise.
I didn't think about my lady. I know it sounds kind of mean, but me and my old lady just hated the same dull ship routine. So I posted on the passengers forum, hoping to collect. And though I'm nobody's poet, this is what I expect.
Hopefully one day they'll put in a pier, but here is the absolute truth. The monetary pain of the tender ride is the only thing standing between you and the best beach day of your life. If you stay on the ship because of the tender boat, you are committing the cardinal sin of cruising. You are substituting 1 hour of minor discomfort for 8 hours of pure, untouched bliss. Once you step off that tender, your mission is simple. Get in the water. Everything else is secondary, a distraction, or frankly, an extra charge. The highlight of Half Moon Cay is the ocean. The water is crystalline, warm, and absolutely spectacular. It's also shallow for quite a distance, meaning you can wade out, relax, and enjoy that perfect Bahamian blue without being a marathon swimmer. This island is massive, with tons of room to grow, meaning the beach is vast and the views are uninterrupted. You can spend hours just floating, looking back at your ship anchored majestically in the distance and realizing you made the right choice by leaving the deck chairs behind. Being in this water is the real paradise. Now, for the hard truth about this private haven. While the beach itself is free, everything else costs extra. A shout out to some of the subscribers that commented on my previous Holland America videos. Margaret, Susan, the delicious island barbecue lunch, that's covered. Your drinks, you're right, Jack. Your ship drinks package is not honored here. Every soda, every cocktail, every water bottle is a separate a la carte charge. Matt, you wanted that amazing lobster shack lunch? That's an extra cost. Marsha, need a little shade? The umbrellas, clamshell tents, and the private cabanas are all paid rentals. Before you board that tender, grab a few cans of soda, some bottles of water, or whatever drinks you need from the ship's buffet. Matt, by the way, JM got me the cans of water and sends his regards. This simple prep saves you a small fortune and ensures you stay hydrated. You came to float, not to rent. You came for the water, not the shade. Save your money, pack your drinks, and make the water your main priority. Beyond the costs, there is one more essential detail. There is no Wi-Fi here, and often no cellular service either. This isn't a glitch, it's a blessing. Half Moon Cay is a mandatory digital detox. You are completely and wonderfully disconnected from the world. There are no emails, no news alerts, just the sound of the ocean. Today, from Half Moon Cay, this is just beautiful. It's paradise. Look at this. This is the image we get from Bahamas and Caribbean and all this. The water, pure crystalline azure water. And we can see there our ships, the Rotterdam and the Koningsdam. So if there is a mistake to be commented on this video, would be not coming here. If you have the opportunity to book Holland America, The best thing would be coming here to Half Moon Cay. This is really paradise. I really wish that I'll book sometime in the future with my wife. It feels like this is a good place, but not to be solo, to be with your loved one. There are a lot of facilities out there. So we have these private cabanas where you can rent those for the day. We have these bigger places. I like this area, which is just where the lifeguard finishes. So there is no more lifeguard here. And why? Because if you look at the sea here, you'll notice that over here we don't have any longer the barrier. While over there where the lifeguard is, we do have those barriers to not allow you to go further on. And this, you can just go on and on and on. I would call out the attention though that by that spot there is where they do the horse riding. And earlier on, a horse did his business and it smelled a bit funny, yeah, if you get my meaning. It is a bit of pity that we have to tender boat to come here because it's super inconvenient. I don't like to tender, and that is one of the inconveniences we find here. Although there's a lot of construction work out there, which I believe will be to build a pier. So sometime in the future, this capability will be much better. There is a lobster shack here, but that is paid extra. It's kind of like a specialty dining in the end of the day. I'll show you the prices. There is the grill, lots of food, different. It looks like a predefined buffet, not a lot of options, but options that look like you are in a barbecue. Actually, they call it the island barbecue, so that's the reason. There's a lot of water toys that you can rent, you know, like the kayaks, the bicycles with big wheels and so on. So a huge amount of things to be done here. If there is a mistake that I would say is basically not coming down yet. And a small note for those souvenir hunters. While many vendors accept your cruise card, some small souvenir shops require actual cash. Plan accordingly. So forget the tender queue, forget the extra fees, forget the notifications, pack your swimsuit, grab your water bottle and take the tender. Because the biggest mistake you can make at Half Moon Cay is watching this perfect piece of paradise sail away from your balcony, wishing you had just gotten off the ship. Don't make that mistake. Go get in the water. You don't want to get in the water? Surprised you lost this far in the video. Well, there are more good things. Subscribe and watch this next video. See you there. If you do enjoy this little bit of Half Moon Cay, I just put it inside the vlog. It is worthwhile, if you enjoyed it, to give it a like, subscribe, and see you on the next video.